Hey y'all, it's Osha Cerese, your favorite life coach. Let's get back into these recap. We are recapping Ready to Love, Season 10, Episodes 1 through 4. Spoiler alert, we're talking about the cast members, we're talking about the details of the episodes, and I'm giving you my viewer's perspective as well as my life coaching insight on these green, yellow, and red flags that these cast members are exuding in their dating experience. So stay tuned. All right, meet Angie. She is 39. She is an intern and new hire coordinator and a bartender. So her fiance unfortunately passed away. He had a heart attack in his sleep, and she says that he was the love of her life, but she feels that she's grieved and she is ready for love. And I'm gonna be honest, I kind of prejudged her when I heard this because I thought that that was gonna come up a lot in her conversation. But so far, I haven't heard her mention it not one time outside of her confessional. She comes from a big family, 11 siblings, six of those siblings being brothers. She told Wayne right away that she was interested in him or attracted to him in their conversation, and they exchanged numbers. She was claiming him in the confessional, similar to Kiara with Jay. She was on her my man stuff too. She got upset that Wayne did not reach out. She set up a double date with Wayne, Eddie, and Coley, and she expressed on that date that she got married at 23. She was a stay at home wife and she hated it. Her husband didn't allow her to do anything. After that date, she did confront Wayne about not reaching out. She was on his ass, absolutely. And she wants to be pursued. She let that be known. She also attended the pool party with Fritz, and she had a connection with Eddie. She is older than him. She's 8 years older than him, but they had a connection, y'all. Um, Wayne had got eliminated, you know, after that date that she had with him. He got voted off. He was just too nonchalant. He wasn't giving no energy, too dry, and he basically wasn't pursuing anybody that he connected with because I guess he just wasn't interested, but he wasn't telling nobody. But right now, one of her connections is with Eddie at this point. Now, I'll be reviewing episode 5 later this week, so stay tuned for the updates of that as well. I would say some of her green flags are that she does seem to have a big heart, seems to be very supportive and loving. Coming from a big family, she values that family dynamic. Even the fact that she overcame such grief of losing the love of her life, um, really knowing who she is and what she wants, like based off of her past marriage of being a stay at home wife and the things that she didn't like about that. Wanting to have an active life outside of her relationships and being intentional about maintaining her individuality and being able to follow her dreams or pursue the things that she likes to do. Yellow flag could be that she may still be healing from some of that grief and from the loss um, of her fiance. She says that she has done the healing that she needs to do. So I would just say that might be a yellow flag. Um, I would say some of her red flags is pushing to pursue rather than allowing it to flow because, you know, she's already, very, I don't want to say aggressive, but very forward when it comes to making the first move, shooting her shot, and that's fine. That seems like in these days we have to be a little bit more bold in some settings. But I do think that she was a little bit too pushy into like, you need to do this, you need to do that. Like, if this man is not pursuing you, then take the hints and keep it moving. Like it was just too much follow up with all of that. So I would say that could be a red flag. Um, Other than that, so far, she seems to be pretty cool. There were some things that came up on episode 5, but again, I said you're gonna have to wait for that. We getting through with 1 through 4. So I would just say from my coaching perspective, that she should be a little bit more patient, not get too attached too soon. Go with the flow of things, take the hints when they are being given, and allow the men to pursue a little bit more naturally and, lean into the connections that come with ease and flow. All right, and last but not least, we have Calil. He is 31. He is a roofing company VP. He shared that he lost his brother to suicide recently. He works in the family business. He has a lot of tattoos. He's traveled a lot. At the pottery date, he was getting to know Tay. He also attended the gym date. He's getting to know Deanna a little bit deeper. He shared that he went to an African boarding school where he was physically disciplined. It was back then where the paddling or whatever, I think what he was describing seemed a little bit more aggressive than paddling. He was trying to get to know True, and that was when he was kind of turned off by her not sharing her age. I don't have that many notes on him from these episodes, so I'm gonna just go into the flags from what we got so far. All right, so I would say his green flags. He seems very confident. Um, I think his energy seems really nice and refreshing when he steps into the rooms. Being worldly and well traveled. Um, I would say that he values family, of course, because sharing how close he was with his brother and being a part of the family business, especially being VP in the business, that means that he's taking responsibility to run some things and handle some business. He's very mature. I thought he was much older than 31, I'm not gonna lie. Um, so he does carry himself with maturity. I would say he seems also driven and hardworking, and open to learning about others. Yellow flags. It's not really a yellow flag, but or a red flag, but just for conversation's sake, the fact that he's been through recent grief, that could be, means for him to kind of shut down emotionally. He might not want to open up as much, but we'll see. We don't know. And red flags, I don't know yet. I'm not seeing too much going on with him. I would think that the fact that he was a little irritated with True not sharing her age, I wouldn't consider that a red flag because it was giving, why are you acting like that? So I'm gonna have to stay tuned to Khalil to get a little bit more insight on his red flags. Um, could be, the fact that he had so much, I don't know. He didn't really label it trauma with him being at the boarding school and being physically disciplined. He actually was kind of laughing about it. So I don't know whether that's a red flag or not. How does that affect the way he wants to parent? How does that affect him on what he went through with that type of discipline? Did it make him just a disciplined man, or did it make him feel like corporal punishment is the way to handle children? I don't know. That I'm gonna just put that his red flag because we don't know yet. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. So I don't know. I need to know more about him to give him a really good coaching insight. I guess would just be to continue to be himself, to continue to get to know different ladies because he has different women that he has tried to connect with, and just continue being his authentic self, maybe sharing a little bit more, but we'll see how his journey goes. I hope that you all are enjoying this series. Again, episode 5 already aired, so I will be recording my insight about that. I watched it just to watch it, but I got to watch it and take my notes, so I'll get back with y'all soon about that. If you would like a coaching session, if you are working on healing, self discovery, self love, or intentional dating, feel free to book a discovery call with me at oshacerese.com. That's OSHACERESE.com. I got some cool programs as well. And if you are a hopeful romantic or an intentional dater looking for love in 2025, you need to join my Intentional Love Collective. That is a growing community and database for singles looking for love, and I can curate experiences with your desires, interests, values, and preferences in mind. So tap in.